It's always difficult finding meaningful and practical gifts for people which they will enjoy using. I always try my best to strike the perfect balance between the functionality of a gift as well as the wow factor of receiving it. Hello, I'm Ron, and in this video I'll be sharing with you a few unique gifts for anyone and how you can find them at affordable prices. Beginning with a practical accessory, a lamp of any kind, particularly when paired with a warm bulb, makes for a comfortable and cozy desk experience after a long day at work or at school. There are many great options out there. If the person you're buying the gift for has a small to medium-sized desk, I'll always recommend lamps like Louis Poulsen's Panther table lamp. The Poulsen lamp comes in a compact size and a wide array of pastel colors, perfect for those who are likely to prefer a lamp that coexists with their existing workspace and seamlessly blends into the background rather than overwhelming its surroundings. For a more elegant and polished look, you can consider the steel and mirrored versions. A more unique option you can also consider is the Yamagiwa lamp from Jacobsen Table. Its slightly more traditional design, made of a subtle wood finish, is reminiscent of a lantern that folds itself into a beautiful organic dome. Depending on the character of the person's home, you may wish to consider the Yamagiwa for a more cabin-style house, or if you wish to inject a little more character into a minimalist space. The lamp that has stayed with me for the longest is the Snoopy lamp by Floss. It's a statement piece that can be found in major Apple Store boardrooms around the world. Its smooth and curved surface, plus its marbled base, culminates in a design that is not too big, but large enough to make a mark on your desk. Standing lamps, though a tad more bulky for gifting, are perfect additions to a person's home as well. The one you see here is the Floss tab lamp. I really like that it doubles up as a stand for my bags, and its metal casing allows me to attach a few magnets, which I love, on the top surface. Imagine an empty, clean desk with a beautiful lamp set above it, and a candle to pair, while you enjoy a cup of milk before bedtime. That beautiful vision is what will make for a memorable gift that is both functional and yet so aesthetically pleasing. With candles in mind, let's talk about the best candles for different personalities. I personally enjoy refreshing and floral scents that add an ounce of energy to my spaces. Depending on how much you wish to spend, I have a few great recommendations. Beginning with the classic Diptyque Paris candles that are well loved by most. I have thoroughly enjoyed their Fleur de Cerisier scent. The sweet, airy smell of the candle is not too overwhelming, but serves to add a touch of beauty to any place. The scent of Diptyque candles often diffuses into the air very quickly, making for an instant mood lifter. I very much prefer candles to essential oil burners, which sometimes take a much longer time to produce an intense smell, though this is of course up to personal preference. If you're looking for something truly unique from Diptyque, try out their city exclusive candles, though the only city exclusive I've tried is Paris. The exclusivity of such a piece and its connections to a destination makes for the perfect gift, especially if the person loves visiting a particular country or wishes to do so in the future but can't at the moment. Such a scent instantly transports the person into the world of their dreams. Other than candles, you can also pick out a perfume that reminds you of the person receiving your gift. I recommend getting a sample or reading reviews to determine whether the fragrance can last an entire day. Always choose EDPs over EDTs for a stronger, more lasting scent. If you're looking for something a little more exquisite, I highly recommend Cire Trudon candles. Also made in Paris, these beeswax candles were made for the royalty of France back in the day. Each scent truly screams regal. My personal favorite is the Josephine, which contains jasmine as one of its notes. The slightly powdery scent effortlessly transforms the room into a relaxing, romantic place, perfect for unwinding after a busy day. If you're looking for something invigorating and truly special, Salta is one of my favorite scents that brings me straight to the beaches of Saint-Tropez. One of the ways to make a gift truly memorable is to create a common aesthetic with a few small items. The easiest way to do this is by color. Taking pastel blue as an example, you could find a Polston lamp in blue, a candle with a blue glass covering, a blue desk mat, and a blue mug. To top it all off, you might want to consider a type of tea that reminds you of the color you're choosing. As for blue, you could potentially pick a box of butterfly pea tea. As a big fan of well-made designer items, I'm here to suggest a few of my recent favorites that are ideal for gifting. As for designer bags, I have recently come across the new Rimowa leather backpack, as well as their aluminum backpack, which I will review more extensively in another video. The full grain calf leather is a gorgeous earthly grey and is soft to the touch and isn't too heavy when worn. Its spacious interior fits my 16-inch MacBook Pro plus my 13-inch iPad Pro with ample room to spare. This is a great option for traveling and pairs beautifully with the Rimowa cabin luggage. The inclusion of a luggage fastener allows for easy slip-on when you're on the go. When you're purchasing the bag in Rimowa stores, you can customize the miniature bag tag with your name embossed directly on the grain leather, which is a lovely personal touch. The only downside of using such a backpack for travel is its potential susceptibility to scratching. Moving on to handmade gifts, a simple yet meaningful option is to find a photo frame that tells the story of the receiver. The collage that you see in the video is actually made of one of the templates that I found on Canva. I'll put the link in the description and you can easily use it. You can even customize it by adding stickers that tell the story of you and your friend. I'm personally in love with frames upholstered in leather, so for more premium options, you can choose frames made of calf leather from a designer brand like Ralph Lauren, and for a more affordable option, you can find great alternatives online. I've linked all of this in the description. For an extra touch, write a little note on cardstock about the memories you made in the photos and why you chose to include them. To top it all off, you can also include nicely designed bracelets like these that I got from Greece, or you can even make your own and customize them based on the preferences of the receiver. And that's a wrap on unique gifts that you can buy for your loved ones and friends. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please leave me a follow and leave your comments down in the comment section below. See you again next time. Stay safe.